Hey, this is Coach Felice, and I am popping in today because I've been thinking about what I would like to share that would actually be useful instead of just jumping on just to talk about every single thing on my mind. And today I've been spending a lot of time in creation. I am adding some new things to my program. And so it's a lot of computer time, a lot of writing time. And so there are moments where I feel like I need to just stop and take breaks. And when I get in a place of getting stuck, I could feel sometimes the anxiety starts to rise in me. And I've been thinking about how much I've been noticing other people in their anxieties coming up, and anxiety and stress can look different on different people, right? So I notice with some people, it's kind of like that darker side of you starts to come out more, right? So if you are an overthinker and racing thoughts are your tendency during times of stress or anxiety, that will elevate and happen more often. For some people, they tend to get more snappy. Some people, they tend to get more selfish, like kind of like every man for himself kind of thing. Some people get mean, and some people get really quiet. Anyway, you'll notice the people around you, especially if you're quarantining with people in your home, you might notice it there more. So I decided that I'm going to start a little self-care series and share just a little bit about things that I do to bring myself back into balance. So today I'm going to start with something very simple called belly breathing. And if you are an experienced yogi, you've done this a million times. But those of you who are new to breath work, meditation, yoga, or any of those types of practices for self-care, I want to share some simple tips that you can watch this again, you can do it with me, and you can learn it for yourself. So one of the first things I learned in yoga many years ago was belly breathing. And I like to use the visualization of a pitcher of water. So if you think about a pitcher of water, and let's imagine right here, I have a pitcher of water and I'm pouring water into it. I'm filling it up in the sink. The water fills from the bottom and it fills up the pitcher from the bottom to the top, right? And then when you pour it out, it releases from the top, and then it gets lower, lower, lower until you have no more water. So imagine that when you're breathing, okay? So we call it belly breathing because you're going to see your tummy expand and contract, but obviously you're actually breathing into your lungs. So we want to use the visualization of breathing into your lungs from the very bottom part of your lungs and let the air rise, rise, rise until your lungs are filled to the top. And then when you exhale, you want to release the air from the top, all the way out the bottom. Okay, so now you can do this breathing through your mouth or breathing through your nose. When we learn this in yoga, we breathe through our nose. If you have allergies or you have a little cold, if your nose is stuffy, it's okay to do it through your mouth. I'm going to teach it today through the nose. Okay, so we're going to do it together. And what I like to encourage everyone to do is to bring your hands to the lower part of your tummy. And the reason being is that it brings your awareness so that you can feel the extension of your tummy and coming out and in, right? So we don't want to keep holding our tummy in. So on the inhale, you're going to feel your belly expand. You'll see my chest rises, the belly expands, the air fills up. Hold, and then let it out. Now, if you're new to this, your breath length in and out might be short, and that's okay. The goal is to inhale for as long as you can and exhale longer. Okay, the reason why we exhale longer is that we activate the parasympathetic nervous system. That's the rest and digest. So that is the opposite of anxiety, which resides in fight, fight, freeze, or fight, flight, freeze. Okay, so we want to activate the rest and digest. So we're going to do this a couple times together. So I'm going to bring my hands to my lower tummy. And remember, we're pouring, like you're pouring the water in the pitcher, you're breathing the air in, and it's going to rise from the bottom to the top, okay? All right, so let's try it together. Take a deep breath. Sit really tall, by the way. You can do it standing too, but if you're sitting, feel free to cross your ankles, or if you're on a chair, you can bring the bottoms of your feet flat to the floor. And it helps to take a moment to get grounded and present. Feel your feet on the floor, feel your back being supported by the chair first, okay? And think about your spine getting longer. Okay, hands on the lower tummy, and let's inhale together. Hold it here, and then let it out through the nose. Two more times. Last one. Then just release the hands to the legs. You can close your eyes and just feel the effects. And I like to encourage anyone who's doing this, including myself, is to do 3 in a row. And if you feel your anxiety rising, the 3 in a row could be a challenge, and that's okay. You do what you can. But the whole point is to get you from here to here when it comes to the anxiety. Even if you come from here to here, even if it's from a 10 to an 8, if you go from an 8 to a 6 or to a 3, whatever it is that works. But if you pause, you breathe, and you stay in that moment, you will notice a difference. And feel free to contact me. Let me know how you feel. Let me know if you have any other questions. And let me know if you want to hear me teach anything else that as I go. I'm going to be adding more videos to this. So anyway, belly breathing. Fill up your lungs from the bottom all the way up to the top. We like to pause and then let it out from the top to the bottom, and hands on the tummy, feeling the extension and the contraction. All right, make it an amazing day. Thank you for watching.